For Christmas, I got a 3D printer and this toaster. But this toaster arrived with a broken knob. But then I actually went and designed a new knob, and I'll show you the design in a second. But I couldn't just replace the knob. I had to replace what was on the inside because, well, you can't see it here, but there was a little slot for this to stick into. But this stem was broken off inside of that, and I couldn't get it out, so I had to print this piece, take the whole toaster apart, and print this piece. So I'll show you how I did that. Here is the model on Maker World with the assembly instructions, or disassembly. First you have to remove this handle on the side, and then Breville makes this really easy to take apart. The rubber feet here each have a screw that you take off, then you can pry off the rubber feet, and then underneath the rubber feet is another screw. Then take out the crumb tray, and then there's 9 screws around the edge to remove. Then the outer shell comes off. Then inside the shell is where the controls are. So you take off these 4 screws, take off the screw to remove the circuit board, and then unplug it. And then there's a slider that has 2 screws on it. And this is really well put together because then the slider has 2 more screws that you can take apart. And then you can see at the bottom left here is the top of the rail, the bottom of the rail, and then this piece I had to replace. And then I put in the new piece here. Snapped the circuit board back on, put it all back together, and once it's all back together, you can snap the knob in. So here's the design. This is how it goes into the toaster in this orientation. So this hole at the top is what actually connects to the circuit board. And of course, this hole in the front is what connects to the knob. So I'm really happy to have this fixed because it's a really nice toaster, and it turned out to not be too hard to replace this. Thankfully, Breville makes it really easy to take apart and put back together.